Good morning, Susan Ewa here. Um, as you all know now, the recently concluded selection of our politicians into office, and it's nothing one can call an election. It is not an election. This was a selection. Has confirmed that those in power, they don't care about Nigerians. They are only interested in lining their pockets with the money and that's meant to develop the infrastructure for millions of Nigerians. They don't care about the welfare of the citizens of Nigeria. They just want to remain in power. The ballot box snatching, the thuggery, the killings, the intimidations, all of this just shows that those who are in power now, they are not the solution to our problems. We now have to consider them as they are the major issues, the major problems we have in Nigeria are those who are in governance now. And that's the fact. There's a saying, if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. And those who are in government now are part of the problem. In fact, they are the major problem. Now, here's what we need to do, Nigerians. Especially, there's two things I want to really talk about. Firstly, those of us in diaspora, it is important now that we now begin to put pressure on our senators. I'm shortly going to compile a list of senators. I'm going to try and get some phone numbers. Yes, I know that those phone numbers. The last time I tried to do this, I tried to reach Silverbird owner, whatever his name is, and his phone is just ringing and they don't pick it up. And these are the same people who will come and give you a bag of rice and 5,000 naira. But when they have a problem to talk to them, they don't want to pick up. But nonetheless, we will compile a list of names with their numbers. If we can find multiple numbers, we'll give it. We'll provide it. And what I want Nigerians, especially in diaspora, what we need to do is to basically simply call these people. Let's start calling them in diaspora. Diasporans, we're the ones sending money home. We're sending money home to our family and friends. They've tried. We now see that this election, well, it's not even an election, the selection that went on, our people were denied the right to vote by thuggery, by killings, by burning of ballot boxes, by INEC officials, which they've caught. There's two INEC officials that were caught changing the numbers, and they were arrested. So we have a multitude of issues as to why this recent selection is evidence enough for all of us to now say, right, you know what? Here's plan B. And what's the plan B? The plan B is this. We look at ourselves collectively, those of us in diaspora and those who are in Nigeria who are suffering, as the solution to the problems. So we need the people on the ground who are in Nigeria who are suffering at the hands of those we elect into office to join forces, join hands with those of us who are in diaspora who are sending money home to those who are on the ground suffering from the effects of the bad governance of those we elect into office. We now need to join forces together, join hands, and begin to plan in our areas how we can solve our problems, minus those we elect into office, because those who are in office now, they're not there to solve the problem for Nigerians. They're not there to build you roads. They're not there to build you schools. They're not there to make sure you have safety in your environment. They're not there to let you have power. What they want to do is to keep you in darkness, to keep you praying, so that they can continue to loot and keep you oppressed and keep you enslaved in your own country. So the task that lies before us now is to begin to work together. I want people to join me also in a group called the Citizen AY Constitutional Awareness Action Group. I've got that page on that group on Facebook. Quite a few people have joined. What I do in that group as I read the Constitution and I'm sharing it particularly among diasporans. The Constitution is on there. Just go down to www.citizenay.org and download and share the Constitution and begin to read it. I'm going to read today at some point between 2 and 4 today. I'll be reading the Constitution. Also, I am also now beginning to ask. I'm trying to put in place in Nigeria on the ground a radio station that will be able, so that it will be on our airwaves, because data is expensive for ordinary Nigerians to have. So we got to fight this thing on two fronts. Those who have data, will provide them the opportunity to have access to the Nigerian Constitution that they can begin to read. And those who don't have data, we begin to now make sure that we have radio waves that can put in the information, the Nigerian Constitution, that they are being denied by those in power who tell them to pray as a Christian, as a Muslim, but they will do nothing to empower those that they promise to serve by providing them with this information. Section 14(2)(c) states that the government shall ensure the participation of the citizen in their own governance. That's Section 14(2)(c). Just go and read it. It's there. But our governors are doing everything to prevent Nigerians from having that ability to question those in power. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have work to do. I'm going to try and see if I can publish a list of all the senators, of the 9th plenary senators, with their phone numbers. I will be doing that. I will be trying to source that and put that on the platform. So look out for that information, and please share it when you get it. Please do share this video. We have work to do. Also, we are trying to. The reason I'm asking that we have the numbers is so that we in diaspora can begin to put pressure on our senators that we in diaspora must be allowed to vote. We need to impact and influence Nigeria from here on. We cannot do it being silent. And also, I urge every Nigerian to ask people in Nigeria, to encourage Nigerians to begin to speak up and ask questions. They've put the brains of millions of Nigerians in a box somewhere, and they've sat on it. And we need to open that box and let Nigerians get their brains back. We need to do that, empowering them. We need to understand. We need to make Nigerians understand that collectively working together in our communities will empower us and would actually give us the power to start feeding ourselves, to start fixing problems that we have in our communities that the government, both state, local, and federal, have failed to address. So we need a lot. There's a lot of work for all of us to do. Let's get engaged. Join me on Citizen AY. Join the group, Citizen AY Constitutional Awareness Action Group, and I'll be sending you some more details. Like I said, I will be setting up. I'm planning to set up a radio station that will be publicizing and reading and encouraging Nigerians to know their constitution on a daily basis in Nigeria. That's the next part of the plan, because as we know, data is expensive in Nigeria, like I said earlier on, and many Nigerians don't have access to data. Radio station targeting the poor areas where there's people haven't got access to good roads and all that. So that information will meet them where they are, and we need to enlighten our people about their rights. So there's work to do. I will come back later on, but please do share this video. We need to solve our own problems. Solutions, we have the solutions. The problem and the cause of the problem are the politicians who are in power, who are looting our money. They are part of the problem. We now need to come up with solutions. So Nigerians, I want to hear from everybody. Please, solutions, solutions, and solutions. Thank you and good morning. Citizen AY. Talk soon. Bye.